wars have long been a source of innovation, driving individuals to create solutions for urgent military needs. While the circumstances surrounding these inventions were often grim, the technologies that emerged have shaped our everyday lives in unexpected ways. In this video, we'll explore how some of the most commonplace items we use today were born out of necessity during wartime. Let's dive into the fascinating history behind these inventions, all of which were created due to the challenges posed by wars. 1. Canned food. Canned food, which is so ubiquitous in modern kitchens, had its origins in the early 19th century, during the time of Napoleon Bonaparte. At that point, one of Napoleon's greatest challenges was keeping his army fed during long campaigns. As wars expanded, logistical challenges like food preservation became increasingly critical. Napoleon understood the need to find a way to keep food fresh over long periods, especially for his troops in harsh and remote environments. In 1795, Napoleon offered a reward of 12,000 francs for an invention that could help preserve food for long durations. This challenge was won by French chef Nicolas François Appert, who developed the process of sealing food inside glass jars and heating them to kill bacteria, a technique that prevented spoilage. Appert's method, which involved boiling the jars, laid the groundwork for modern canning processes. By the time the method was tested, it had proven highly successful. Foods such as jams, broths, and even cooked meats could be preserved for months without spoiling. Appert was awarded the French state prize for his invention, and his method soon became widely adopted in both military and civilian life. 2. Margarine. A common substitute for butter in many households today, also has its roots in wartime necessity. In 1860, France faced a significant economic crisis, and the country's military, which was always in need of affordable, durable food, was particularly impacted. Napoleon III, seeking a solution to the scarcity of butter and the rising costs of essential foodstuffs, offered a reward for a new, inexpensive butter substitute that could meet the nutritional needs of his soldiers. The solution came from French chemist Hippolyte Mege-Mouriès, who devised a way to emulsify beef fat with milk to create a new butter-like substance. This process resulted in a product that was not only cheaper to produce but also more resistant to spoilage. Mege-Mouriès' invention, which would become known as margarine, was patented in 1869. Though he did not profit from his discovery as he died in relative poverty, his creation had lasting effects on the food industry. Initially, margarine was not widely accepted by consumers, especially in France, where butter was a staple of the diet. However, as its production became more efficient and widespread, margarine gained popularity as a more affordable alternative to butter, particularly in times of economic difficulty. Over the years, margarine became a household staple, and it is now produced in a variety of forms, from spreads to baking ingredients. 3. Soy sausages. The invention of soy sausages is a lesser-known but fascinating example of food innovation during wartime. After World War II, Germany was left devastated, with widespread famine affecting many cities, particularly Cologne. The British blockade had severely limited access to vital food supplies, and the city's residents faced extreme hunger. Konrad Adenauer, the mayor of Cologne, was not only an accomplished politician, but also an inventive mind who sought to find ways to alleviate the food crisis. Adenauer's solution was to create a substitute for two staple food products in the city's diet: bread and meat. With wheat flour in short supply, he began experimenting with other grains like barley, rice, and corn. However, as the war continued, even corn flour became difficult to source. Undeterred, Adenauer turned to soybeans, a protein-rich legume that could serve as a replacement for meat. He successfully developed soy sausages, a product that was both nutritious and affordable. Although soy sausages were initially met with resistance, as sausages were traditionally made from meat, they quickly became popular in a city where hunger was the norm. People began purchasing them out of sheer necessity, and the product proved to be a surprising success. In fact, Adenauer's invention gained such popularity that he eventually received a patent for the soy sausage in 1918. Despite some initial opposition from authorities, who argued that the product couldn't officially be called sausage because it contained no meat, the invention marked a significant shift in the food industry. Today, soy-based sausages and other plant-based meat alternatives are widely consumed, offering a glimpse into the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. 4. Microwave. It may seem hard to believe, but one of the most ubiquitous kitchen appliances today, the microwave oven, was accidentally discovered during World War II. During the war, engineers were working on radar systems to help detect enemy planes. Percy Spencer, an American engineer, was one such individual working on radar technology using a device called a magnetron. While experimenting with this device, Spencer noticed that a candy bar in his pocket had melted. Curious about this phenomenon, he conducted a few more experiments, using popcorn and eggs, and quickly realized that radar waves were responsible for heating the food. Spencer's accidental discovery led to further experimentation, and he eventually developed the first microwave oven. While the microwave was originally designed for military applications, particularly for detecting and heating food for soldiers, it soon found its way into civilian use. The microwave oven would go on to become an indispensable appliance in homes around the world, revolutionizing cooking with its ability to heat food quickly and efficiently. 5. Adhesive tape. The invention of adhesive tape, commonly known as Scotch tape, came about during World War II as a response to a specific need by the military: protecting shells from moisture. During wartime, ammunition and military equipment had to be shielded from water damage, especially when exposed to harsh weather conditions. The military required a simple and effective method to seal these items, and adhesive tape fit the bill. The initial adhesive tape was designed with a durable, water-resistant backing and strong adhesive properties. It was produced in a khaki color to match the military's equipment. The tape's primary use was to seal boxes and containers, but its versatility soon became apparent. Not only could it be used for packaging, but it also proved invaluable for a wide variety of purposes, from fixing equipment to crafting and home repairs. Post-war adhesive tape quickly gained popularity for civilian use. Its versatility and convenience made it a household essential. Today, Scotch tape is available in various forms and sizes, from simple office supplies to specialized products for industrial and personal use. The invention of adhesive tape is a great example of how the military's needs during wartime can lead to innovations that serve everyday life. 6. Superglue. Superglue, like many innovations, was discovered by accident during World War II. American chemist Harry Coover was working on transparent plastics for optical sights, but he wasn't initially focused on the substance that would later become known as superglue. He stumbled upon cyanoacrylate, a highly adhesive substance, but rejected it because it was too sticky for the intended application. Coover soon realized the immense potential of this compound. After further research, he discovered that cyanoacrylate could bond materials almost instantly, making it ideal for a range of applications, from quick fixes to medical uses. Although Coover didn't immediately see the value of his discovery, he eventually patented the formula for superglue in 1958. Superglue has since become a staple in households and industries worldwide. Its ability to bond materials quickly and permanently has made it indispensable for both small repairs and complex manufacturing processes. Despite its origins in wartime research, superglue's impact on everyday life cannot be overstated. Today, it is used for everything from repairing broken items to medical applications, making it one of the most useful inventions to come out of wartime experimentation. 7. The canister. The canister, a seemingly mundane object, has its origins in wartime Germany. In 1937, the German military sought a better way to transport liquids, particularly fuel, for their vehicles. The result was the invention of the 20-liter metal canister, which was durable, easy to carry, and could be tightly sealed to prevent leaks and contamination. By the time World War II began, the German military had produced thousands of these canisters, which became essential for logistical operations. Their efficiency made them ideal for transporting not only fuel, but also water, oil, and other liquids needed for military vehicles. After the war, the design of these canisters was adopted for civilian use. Today, metal canisters are used in many industries for storage and transport,